Life often feels like a series of relentless waves crashing against the shores of our existence. Each wave can represent a different struggle: loss, betrayal, sickness, or uncertainty. Picture yourself standing on a storm-tossed beach, the wind howling around you. The imagery of a crucible comes to mind, a vessel in which metals are melted to separate impurities. Just as metals are refined, so too are we through life's trials. The heat of our difficulties serves to strip away our rough edges and reveal our strength. The Bible offers profound assurance that our struggles serve a greater purpose. In Romans chapter 8, verse 28, we are reminded and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. This verse is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path through our darkest times. Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, offers another testament to this truth. Joseph, facing betrayal by his own brothers and enduring years of hardship, later declares, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Joseph's story is a profound illustration of how God can transform our deepest wounds into sources of great strength and blessing. Joseph's journey from the pit to the palace is a quintessential example of how God uses adversity to accomplish his purposes. Sold into slavery by his own brothers, Joseph's early years were marked by betrayal and hardship. Yet, amid these trials, Joseph remained steadfast in his faith, trusting in God's plan for his life. He faced false accusations and imprisonment, yet never abandoned hope. Through faith and perseverance, Joseph rose to become Pharaoh's right-hand man, saving countless lives during a severe famine. Joseph's life illustrates a powerful truth. Our trials can lead to triumphs we never imagined. His story is a testament to the belief that God is with us, even when circumstances seem bleak. In modern times, we can liken our personal trials to the process of refining gold. Gold, in its raw form, is mixed with impurities. To purify it, gold must be subjected to intense heat, allowing the impurities to be separated and removed. This metaphor resonates deeply with our own experiences of hardship. Just as gold emerges purer and more valuable, so do we emerge stronger and more resilient after enduring life's fires. Consider the story of a young woman diagnosed with a debilitating illness. Initially, the diagnosis seemed like an insurmountable obstacle, casting a shadow over her dreams and aspirations. However, through the journey of treatment and recovery, she discovered inner strengths she never knew she possessed. In times of trial, it is comforting to know that we do not walk alone. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2 offers a beautiful promise. "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you." This verse reassures us of God's unwavering presence, a constant in the midst of life's uncertainties. The story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in Daniel chapter 3 further illustrates God's presence in our trials. Thrown into a fiery furnace for their faith, these young men were not consumed by the flames. Instead, they were accompanied by a divine presence, a testament to God's protection and care. Their story is a powerful reminder that God walks with us, even in the most fiery of trials. This divine companionship is a source of immense comfort. Hard times often serve as preparation for our greater calling. In 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10, we are told, "And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. Consider a missionary facing cultural barriers and isolation. Through these difficulties, she gains patience and resilience. Her hardships shape her into an effective leader. Our struggles refine us, making us stronger for our divine purpose. As we conclude, let us reflect on the sovereignty of God and the purpose behind our trials. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17 reminds us, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." This perspective shifts our focus from the present pain to the eternal promises that await us. In challenging times, it's essential to seek God's presence and rely on the support of our community. When we face difficulties together, we find strength and encouragement, reminding us that we are never alone. By viewing our struggles through the lens of faith, we find renewed hope and purpose. Let us be encouraged to embrace our hardships, knowing they refine and strengthen us.